Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
Dell motioning over. Crazy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that screen slowed to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. The Commanders set to kick this one away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is May. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From out of the gun, here's May. That's to the right side. He's got Polk.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a run on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. On 2nd down, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Dell motioning over. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
To throw is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Second down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield. And
this is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
It is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
A big loss on the play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. On comes the punter now as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. May to throw on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw again is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He is in. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 17. Commanders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Now Daniels. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Daniels. That's caught downfield by Harrison. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Daniels. Toward the sideline. That's caught by Dell. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Throwing again, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. From there, we make the trip east as we head all the way to Jacksonville to check on the Jags. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Wan'Dale Robinson up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that one all tied. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jordan McGee there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Following the penalty, they'll run it. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Daniels. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The Commanders about to send this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll take this forward for about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now,
he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If your quarterback is going to make a habit, Mike, of operating outside the numbers or the outer third of the field, you better neutralize the EMO. So what EMO stands for is the end man on the line. It could be a defensive end, a linebacker, or any walked-up perimeter player who is responsible for setting the edge. You have to get them accounted for, because if not, you better keep your quarterback in the pocket, or else you're going to suffer a lot of sacks.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Throwing on second down. May. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
To throw is Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. His drive will start on the ground. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action with May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So they'll bring up 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
The biggest biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another 1st down. Now, May. A throw on the move is caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us, and we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason end of the night. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. Daniels gonna throw again. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll stick to the ground. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That's into the hands of Moore. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with...
Put this game away.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Now run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
Doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. This one caught by Mechie. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shoot him my shot like, hey. Hit the red dot like, hey. Figure on the...
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we've got the Bengals star linebacker. He's now up to 74 tackles after last week's game. It's the Bengals and the Texans, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go from Houston. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Holding offense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Texans offense ready to see what they can do. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Trying the right side. Take it in by Collins.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a fourth down.
So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Schultz is the motion man. Once again, it's Pierce. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line, and that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here with Pierce.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Motion man is the tight end going right. Back to throw, Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run the toss play to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Stroud. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Stroud Caught in the end zone. He's in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys
3
to a
points.
halftime
All
advantage.
that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball start, offense.
That's on the veteran, Trent Brown. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 3rd and 2. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch made there by Burks. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got it. That's Burks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. On play action, Stroud.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
That's taken in by Burks. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side and caught by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Stroud. Now he'll run with it. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. Down inside the 10. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Stroud to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, they go with Pierce. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans up their lead. It's now 24-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. The challenge flag is out. D'Amico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one.
Under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On first down, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one finds Chase. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action for Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Burrow now. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Burrow to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
11 Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. At the 45-yard line. Here's a give to Pierce. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go.
Now a toss to Pierce, heading left. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
on the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's. I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk. At least I know I'm up, boy.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Commanders next on Madden Football.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing right, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9. They go play action. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. Now it's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Daniels looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Daniels. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Daniels. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Carlson able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Holding, offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Washington! Rondale Moore 63 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Onto the field now come the Bears. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. From the gun, here's Williams. That's taken in by Watson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Here's Williams. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And they'll get this down to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And this one too low.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Tank Dell from 3 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. 17-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Williams. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Robinson with another carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
first down.
alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now a give right side. It's Harrison. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it to 26. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Working out of the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air once more, Williams. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Washington offense set to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bears take over. Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Williams. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
And this is going to be a Commanders' 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels.
Being chased out left. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing now is Daniels.
His throw incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Here is 3rd and 5. To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes it'll be.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here's Williams. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense back out there. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
The Commanders' offense set to take over.
They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They go play action. Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throw left side complete. That's more. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Daniels.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Daniels looking to throw.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Jermaine Johnson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 33. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That pass complete to Moore.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
From the gun, here's Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And again, back to Kmet.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
To the air, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw is Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The offense on 3rd down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Holding, offense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And that's a good run, and I know he went out of bounds, so we could nitpick a little bit here and get on him and say, hey, make sure you stay in bounds, keep the clock running. But this stage of the game, Brandon, that's not really uppermost in his mind. He just wants to take care of the football and gain yardage.
Yeah, and they have a little bit of comfort there with it not just being a one-score game, so not too nitpicky. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now a 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Wheeler.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
17 yards that time and a Washington first. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Moore, the man in motion.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
They juked him and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he returns this to the 22.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, Is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And complete once again to Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air once more, Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Williams. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Williams going to look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there. Gets them one step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.